I don't know how much of this I'm allowed to share, but I guess there's only one way to find out. My dog's chewing on a bone if you're wondering what the noise is. But basically, I work in the federal government in a office that I'm trying to not give too much away, that like is handling a lot of the executive orders. And it the government's like gonna be in shambles, dude. This is the executive orders are and the return to office. This is all stuff they don't have a plan for. This is stuff written so poorly, just single-handedly, to thin out personnel and to disrupt the workforce. If everyone's trying to cheer on, like, for example, oh, DEI, oh, it's bad. No, it's not DEI, it's DEIA. But everyone tries to fit a narrative. Do you know what the A stands for? Accessibility. Do you know what one of the repercussions of that executive order is? It is pulling down any document, any web page or anything with any of those four words on it. That's a part of it. It's not just like any sort of like external hiring path or anything like that. No. It's literally if a form or document that is open to the public and stuff, or internal, like literal policy manuals, for example, has the words diversity or equity or inclusion or accessibility, those sections have to be pulled down, revised, and can only be put up after manual review and legal review. I'm not even joking. Do you know what has a lot of those words in it? Tax forms. Do you know what's happening in this season? Taxes. That's right. That's not even just that. The back to work stuff, it is single-handedly not because of productivity. No. Productivity shot up when we had telework and remote work. It's actually dropping, and it's a problem. They don't have the physical space for the staff to return to the office. They are trying to force people and reassign people to different field offices. They don't have the space. There was no plan before these executive orders went into effect. I'm watching it. I'm dealing with it. Then on top of that, getting rid of remote work, getting rid of telework and everything like that, they are trying to have people resign so that they can get rid of government positions. And what is the end goal, you might ask? Because they're also firing all of the new hires. Not every single one yet. Anyone that got a job offer, they've already rescinded that. Today was the day that they referred probationary employees, which is like your first, depending on what position you have, it's either your first year in the position or 2 years if you're like an attorney, for an example. They just referred all of those positions of new hires to their lead agency, which is then going to give that data to the OPM, Office of Personnel Management. And they are basically going to decide who is going to get clipped, maybe nobody, but probably more people, including possibly myself. And what is all this for, you might ask? What is saving all this money for? You want to know what it's for? You want to know what shredding the government is for? It is because our politicians, specifically Trump, Elon Musk, DOGE, but Republicans as a whole, are gearing up to give another round of tax cuts to corporations and the ultra wealthy. And they can't do it on the current proposal because we are now at a point where corporations and the ultra wealthy are paying so little in taxes, and a good portion of them are already paying absolutely nothing in taxes and are instead getting refunds literally out of our pockets. We might as well just say, Amazon, I gotta pay Amazon $1,000 for nothing in return. Literally, that is what's happening right now. It is so egregious that they are trying to not cut the Pentagon, not cut defense spending. They are cutting the literal fabric of our government and social services. Medicaid is on the block. Like these programs, it's going to be felt throughout the country. It is. It doesn't matter if it's the TSA. We've already seen ridiculous lines. It's because people have been fired. Parks, like literally the amount of government, it could be sanitary, like as in like trash collection and stuff. It can be as much as, the DMV, passports, USPS, USPS. And like all of these government things that you don't realize on the day-to-day, our government organizations, they are all going to be affected. This is going to not only directly impact people that work in the federal government, but everybody in the country. You think voting was bad before. Oh my God, dude. And I get mad because, like, this is the flexing of executive power, and yet the last administration, it's frustrating to watch people not do anything when they're in positions of power. And this is a perfect example of what it looks like to flex that power, but for all the wrong reasons and in all the most horrific ways. And that sucks. I hope you enjoyed watching my face change different colors from the TV.